Hi, this is Chris from HITI Software. Today we are going to see how to control and monitor your Arduino inputs and outputs from HITIPanel. Open the Arduino I/O control panels. From these panels you can see all the I/O pins. For an Arduino Uno we have 14 digital I/O, pin 0 to pin 13. This dot here indicates that pin 13 is the one connected to a built-in LED on your Arduino board. And for the analog inputs, we have pin A0 to pin A5. Now, we would like to only show pins of interest. So let's show a selection of pins and add pin 3, pin 5, pin 6, pin 8, and pin 13. Let's do the same with the analog inputs and let's show pin A0. Now let's give them a name, for example the name of the components we connected to those pins. So switch for pin 3, blue LED for pin 5, red LED for pin 6, servo for pin 8, built-in LED for pin 13, and finally photoresistor for pin A0. Next, right click on the gauge of pin A0 and select Configure Gauge. Set the min and max values to 0 and 800. And the minor and major tick spacing to 100 and 500. Now our user interface is set. To prevent unwanted changes, we can freeze this interface by going to Settings and selecting Lock User Interface. Next, act on the switch on pin 3 and check that the displayed input value changes accordingly. Similarly, you can change the output values. For instance, let's put a PWM value of 50 for the blue LED, then 200, and let's turn on and off the built-in LED. Note that you will not be able to change the servo output value on pin 8, as it is already controlled by our code inside the loop function, as we will see in the next tutorial. Okay, next, illuminate the photoresistor and check that the analog input value changes accordingly. Finally, I recommend you save your project by pressing Ctrl S. And this concludes this tutorial about the control and monitoring of your Arduino input outputs from HITIPanel.